Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to my The End of the Season series. Last time out we talked about the 16 MVPs for the 16 teams in the Western Conference. Today it's about the East. I hope you like the jerseys I brought. Yeah, I really do, especially the Carolina road jersey I think is fantastic. The team will wear this not too much as they're about to win the East and be the top seed of the Eastern Conference in the playoffs. So let's see how this will go. But first, let's go into the board and name 16 MVPs for the 16 teams of the Eastern Conference. And let's start off at the top left with the Buffalo Sabres. And I think their MVP, yeah, this is hard because they had such a fantastic season. Everybody was playing very, very good. I thought about Alex Lyon as he is the new kid in town. And I think without him, they would not be where they are right now. But in the end, I think the MVP is their captain, Rasmus Dahlin, who had a fantastic season. Point per game defenseman is very, very good. He has still a shot at 20 goals. Let's see if he gets there. And especially what the Sabres then do in the playoffs. Montreal. Okay, I think about three players. Four. I think about Hudson. I think about Dobesh. I think about Nick Suzuki. And the guy I will put on the board, goal Caulfield, who has now scored 50 goals this season. And he is the first Montreal Canadian to do so since Stéphane Richer back in the 80s. And this is a long time ago. Next, Tampa Bay. Yeah, there's only one name. Where would the Lightning be without the play of Nikita Kucherov, who is right now third in the Art Ross race? Let's see if he wins it against McKinnon and McDavid. And yeah, he is, I think, the best player in the Eastern Conference. Next, Boston. Two names come to my mind. The one is David Pastrnak, and the one I will put on the board is Jeremy Swayman, the goaltender, who has a very, very good season, a bounce-back season. Last year was pretty bad, but last year was pretty bad for whole Boston. Another possibility would be to put Marco Sturm on the board, but yeah, he's just the coach. But I think he is one of the reasons Boston has transformed so fast from a non-playoff team into a maybe not contending, but a sure playoff team. Ottawa, my favorite team. Yeah. I give it to Jake Sanderson, the defenseman, who, yeah, you could notice when he was out of the lineup due to injury, and you could clearly notice when he's back. And this makes the MVP in my mind. So for Detroit, and their best player, Moritz Seider. Clearly, Dylan Larkin has a good season, Alex DeBrincat has a good season, but Seider is the guy. It comes to his play if the Red Wings will win or not. Next up, Florida. I could be pretty harsh and put Alexander Barkov there. I thought about, I will not do so. Matthew Tkachuk. And yeah, less words about Florida the better. They are two-time reigning Stanley Cup champion. They are out of the playoffs. They will have an off-season to recover, and they will be back next year. But this is another video. And finally, Toronto. Yeah, easy call. Auston Matthews, since he is out, since the Radko Gudas incident, yeah, the Leafs are clearly fading, and they are eliminated. And let's see if they are back next year. I'm really interested in what will happen in Toronto. Okay, that was the Atlantic. Now let's go to the Metro. Let's have some fun. Let's start at the bottom. New York Rangers. Igor. He was out for quite some time, and this was the time where the Rangers dropped out of the playoff race. They did not recover even when Igor was back. And the retool, it could be a fast one. The Rangers have basically a good team. Let's see what they make out of it. The New York Islanders. Two possibilities. I will not put Sorokin on the board, but Matthew Schaefer, number one prospect in the 2025 draft, scored more than 20 goals as a rookie. I think this was the most goals for a rookie defenseman ever since Brian Leach with the Rangers back in the 80s. Fantastic player, fantastic season. He will be their mainstay for years to come. New Jersey, easy call as well. The guy that scored the goal to win the Olympic Games. He didn't score that many goals for the Devils, but he was injured as well. And when he was gone due to injury, you could clearly notice this is when the Devils dropped out of the playoffs. I think it was a little later than the Rangers with the Shesterkin injury, but Jack Hughes being out. And after the Olympics, you could feel a difference in Jack Hughes' play from prior to the injury to after the Olympics. Okay, Washington. I think this is the final season of Alex Ovechkin, especially if they miss the playoffs. Or does he have the intention to go out on a high note? Is this possible with Washington's team? And who is the best player? It's not Ovechkin. Is it Tom Wilson or is it Logan Thompson? Okay. I give it to Tom Wilson. Could have picked Logan Thompson, the goaltender. It's not Ovi. It's not Alexei Prodas yet. It's Tom Wilson. Columbus, also very easy. Zach Werenski, any questions? Yeah. Werenski, for me, he will win the Norris. This will be another video. But yeah, he will win the Norris Trophy. Most consistent defenseman. So unfortunately, that Columbus is fading in the recent 2 weeks, and they will most likely not make the playoffs. I really would have cheered for Columbus to make the playoffs and for Werenski to shine in the playoffs, but it will not happen most likely because of Philadelphia and the Flyers. This is a hard call, but. Yeah, I know. Dan Vladar had a bad game last night. Yeah, they lost, and he to the Islanders? I think it was the Islanders. Whatever. Vladar did not have his best game, but he is the difference between the Flyers last year and the Flyers this year. He and the improvement of the young players. Yeah, of course, Trevor Zegras coming in, not bad either. But I think the main difference is stabilized goaltending, and this is Dan Vladar. Pittsburgh, okay, easy as well. Will he ever retire? Looks like he could play until he's 45 and he will still be productive and still be a point per game player at 45. What a fantastic player. Sidney Crosby, who else? And finally Carolina, which is a hard call. Very balanced team. Seth Jarvis has a fantastic season. Sebastian Aho as good as always. The stabilizing factor of Jacob Slavin. But do I really do it? I do it. Brandon Bussi. The goaltender that came in out of nowhere and ended up with 30 wins. Respect. Let's see how good he is next year, but this year he was fantastic, and I think the MVP of the Carolina Hurricanes. Okay, 16 MVPs of the Eastern Conference. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Next time out, I will hand out the trophies for, the major trophies for all players around the NHL. Hope to see you then. Enjoy your time. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you soon with the trophies video about the 2025-2026 season. Until then, have a good time. Goodbye.